This recipe is going to blow your mind.
I hope someone is filming you so you can put this on YouTube, Elaine.
No, this is
You
no.
can make a
I
lot
mean,
of.
there's a lady who does it already.
I know.
Her video is really good. Ask Patty.
Yeah, we sent it. We sent you the video link.
Oh, send it to me. Yeah.
No, well, we sent it twice, so but we can do
It's
it again.
Jenny Can Cook. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the food processor.
Wow, that's drippy.
Dripping. And there's a lump. It seems like I always get a lump. So what I do is I just smash it and stir it in. Okay. So this is all ready. And we just pour it in a bowl. So you cover it with plastic and you let it rise and it looks like this.
You're
Wow.
kidding me. Mine didn't look like that.
So it's got bubbles on top.
Wow.
And I don't know if you can see on the underside of my bowl, you can see lots of bubbles.
Airy.
The trick is to make sure that your water is not too hot. So then I just take a mat, put some flour on it, and then I just take the dough out. I don't know if you can see, there's lots of holes in my dough.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
So, but you see how goopy mine is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think goopy is better than dry, but too goopy means you have to add more flour. And Patty was asking me about a scraper. You can use anything. Anything that has sort of a
Did you
edge.
proof? Did you already proof that one?
This one proofed. This is after the first proofing. Oops. See, it's so goopy, it's flying off, but that's okay. It's like, this is like a no big deal bread. So what I'm doing is adding flour so that I can shape it, because my dough ended up very wet. So I just have flour and I just keep adding some so that I can actually touch it without getting stuck.
Because you're not actually kneading, are you? You're just sort of folding it in.
Yeah, because I want to make a ball, but it's too runny for me to touch it to make the ball. But you know, it's very light and airy. Can you see? It's really mushy.
Yeah.
Right?
That's beautiful.
So
It's a pretty.
it's ready. You can add less water and make it firmer, but close enough. I just use parchment paper and put it on it in the middle. So this is where it's going to rise for the last proofing. Put it in another bowl and cover it up and let it rise.
For how long? For how long?
For about half an hour. When you're close to ready to bake, you want to turn your oven on. And different ovens are, you know, some run hotter than others, but they recommend 450. For my oven, I found 440 works better because 450 made the bottom
brown.
hard. I like mine soft.
You have a
So
convection oven?
440 degrees, and you put your Dutch oven or whatever pot you have in the oven when it's cold and let the temperature rise with the pot in the oven. So that
before you put the bread in there, or
before anything. So
Oh,
like your Dutch
oh.
oven,
You preheat the oven when you
and
preheat the pan.
the pan.
pot.
so Dutch oven, and it's cold, right?
Yeah.
Put it in the oven. I
You're
have
doing the
done
exact
it
thing, too.
in this pot,
Yeah.
and I've done it in this pot.
Oh,
They
really?
both work as long as they have a lid that is tight. So the pot went into the oven and heated up as the oven heated up. And once it's hot enough, you just take the bread that, was on the parchment paper and drop it in the pot and put the lid on. And you let it bake for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, you take the lid off and bake it for another 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how brown you want it. Okay? And so when it's all done, be careful because the pot will be really hot.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
So
right.
it needs to sit on like your stove or something and pull. The lid is off, right? So now you can just pull the bread out like that.
No mess, no fuss, no mess.
And you have to let the bread cool before you cut it. But here's your loaf.
Oh, look at the top. Oh,
And you tap it, you
Beautiful.
can hear it. And if you push on it, you can hear it crunch.
what's the white stuff on top? Flour?
That's flour. I made a face.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
So what you do is you have to score the top of your bread so that there's somewhere for the steam to escape. Otherwise, it blows out the sides. And
You
so
didn't tell
that's
us
why
that.
when you buy bread, you see that they've got stripes
Yeah.
or X's or whatever. So this time I decided I could do a face. And so I just
This is before you bake it?
Yes. But before you bake it, you need to score it. But you can score it making anything. So I decided,
Oh, cute.
so I
Why do you have all the
put flour
flour
on top. I put flour on top and then decided the design I want. And you can use a sharp knife or scissors and just cut it. And so if you don't cut deep enough, it still blows up somewhere else. So you have to cut, deep enough, but not so hard that you deflate your dough. So are you ready to see what it looks like inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't, you have to wait at least, I don't know. I tried it right away. That was a bad idea. 20 minutes. So can you see the inside?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nice.
This was fun. It's easy, and it doesn't take a lot of time, and it doesn't take a lot of ingredients because I just use the active dry, the quick rise, the dough should rise faster. So, you don't have to wait as long.